Good. So for social studies today, our team is the community workers. Our team is what? Very good. The community worker. And for our topic today, we would be looking at the carpenter and the mason. We will be looking at what? Yes, the carpenter and the mason. Now, on the board here, I have a picture. Can you tell me who do you think is this man in the picture? Do you know who is this man in this picture? Okay. And look in my hands here, I have another picture. Do you know what do we call the man in this picture here? Alright, so if you do not know, teacher has a little video for you to watch. Now, I want you to put a finger on your lips and listen carefully as you look at this video.
I'm good, a carpenter's what I am. I make toys for girls and boys, also blocks, bats, hops and prams. Vessels and ladles, cots and cradles, cupboards, tables, rocking chairs, houses, handicrafts, boats and rafts, doors, windows, floors and stairs. Hammers and saws, chisels and awls are some tools that I use. I cut and scrape to get the right shape, join parts with glue, nails and screws. Teak and redwood, maple and rosewood, fir, cherry, oak and pine. The timber of these I use with much ease, as it is so very fine. Hooks for wall cocks, doorstops and locks, I fit these for you. I'm so skilled there's nothing I can build, I repair broken things too.
Now, we have just finished looking at the video. And can anybody tell me what are some things you saw in that video? Good boy. And Jail, he said that he saw wood. He saw what? Wood. And in that video, they said somebody used wood. Who uses that wood? Very good. The carpenter. Who used the wood? The carpenter. Very good. Can you tell me something else that carpenter would use? There were a lot of things there. Can you tell me something else? Yes, saw. Very good, Jail. He said saw. But why is Jail alone answering all these questions? Leona, let me hear from you. Can you tell me something else that this carpenter would use? Very good. She said hammer and nail. Do you think the carpenter used hammer and nail? Yes, the carpenter used hammer and nail. And what are some things that the mason would use? Good job, Kyler. Kyler said cement. He said what? Cement. Do you think this mason used cement? Very good. Yes, the mason would use cement. And why do you think this mason would use this cement? Good job, Demaris. He said because the mason builds concrete structures. He builds what? Good job. So I can see that Demarius was listening to that video. Can I hear from somebody else that heard anything in that video? Can you remember what this carpenter built? Very good, Rishana. She said the carpenter builds what? Yes, wooden structures. And what are some of those wooden structures that this carpenter would build? Yes, the carpenter would build things like table. Good job. Table. What else? Yes, Omari, cradles. He said cradle. Yes, what are something else? Houses. Yes, houses. But do you think this carpenter would build concrete houses? Now look at this school. Our school is made out of concrete. It is made out of what? Yes, concrete. And do you think this carpenter built this school? Very good. No, the mason built this school, right? Good job. Yes, Gregory, the mason built this school. And can you tell me something else that this mason would build? Yes, roads. Now the road is made out of wood? No. Good job. The road is made out of concrete. And what are some other tools that the mason would use? Very good. A trowel. We call it a what? Trowel. And can you see in this mason hand here, he has a trowel? Yes, we call this little thing here a trowel. And he would use this trowel to what? Very good. He would use it to dip the cement and put it on the wall, right? Yes, is not that what you saw in that video? Very good. Yes, that is what you saw. Now, can you tell me something else that this mason would use? Very good, the wheelbarrow. And what he would use with the wheelbarrow? What he would do with it? Good job, Antonio. Antonio said when he mixed that cement, he would take it and put it into the wheelbarrow and take it to the site that he's working on. For example, this site here is putting up some blocks to build a house, right? So he has to mix that cement somewhere else, and when he's finished mixing that cement, you think he take the cement in his hand and carry it? No, so Antonio is correct. He would use that wheelbarrow to push that cement over to where he's working, and then he would dump it out. Good job. Activity. Now in your workbooks, you are going to draw and color the picture of a carpenter and mason. Now when you finish drawing your carpenter and your mason, you are going to color these pictures neatly. Now group 2, here you have puzzles of the carpenter and the mason. Now I want you to correctly fix these puzzles of the carpenter and the mason. Here you have a picture word card. And can you tell me who is on this picture card here? Very good, a carpenter. Now I want you to arrange the words of the carpenter, to form the word carpenter, right? So if you look at the back of this picture, the picture card here, you are going to see some letters. Now these letters, you are going to fix them correctly. You are going to arrange them in order to form the word carpenter. Now today, we looked at the carpenter and the mason, and we said that the carpenter and the mason are what? Yes, community helpers. Good job. And they are community helpers because they help to do what in the community? Very good, Amiel. She said that they help to build houses. They help to build what? Yes, and what are some kind of houses that they build? Good job, Antonio. He said that the carpenter builds wooden houses and the mason builds what kind of houses? Yes, the mason builds concrete houses. What are some other things that they help to build in the community? What are some things in this classroom that you can see that the carpenter or the mason had built? Good job, table and chairs. Yes. These same table and chairs that you are sitting on, the carpenter built them, right? Very good, Omari. Yes, the carpenter built them. And what is one other thing that the mason built? Now look on the floor. Now what can you see on the floor here? Good job, tiles. Do you think that the carpenter put down these tiles on the floor? No. Who put the tiles on the floor? Yes. Good job, Roshana. She said the mason. Who put the tiles on the floor? The mason. Good. So the mason, he builds what kind of structure? Concrete structures. Yes. And the carpenter, he builds wooden. So now we are going to play a little game based on the carpenter and the mason. Now, this game is played by choosing a ticket from this box. Now here, I have a box, and inside of this box, it has some little tickets. And on these tickets, there are questions on these tickets, okay? What are on the tickets? Questions, yes. And if you pick one of the tickets from this box, you have to answer the question that is on the ticket. Now, are you ready to play this little game? Good, I am ready too. So let us have somebody come in first to pick one of these tickets from this box. Okay, Jail, you want to go first? Alright, good. So Jail picks a ticket from the box. Now let teacher read what this ticket says. Now on the ticket that Jail picked, it says, who is the carpenter? Now do not shout. Now the only person that should be answering this question is who? Jail. Yes. And if Jail is unable to answer this question, then anybody else from the classroom can help Jail answer this question. So Jail, over to you. Can you tell us who is the carpenter? Very good. Very good. So Jail said that the carpenter is someone who builds, what did he say? Wooden structures. Good job. Very good, Jail. Now let us have somebody else picking another ticket from this box. Now let us hear from Stephanie. What Stephanie had picked. Okay, so on the ticket Stephanie picked here, it says to list 3 things the carpenter would use. Now Stephanie, I want you to list 3 things that the carpenter would use. Now let us hear some of the things that he would use. Very good. Is she correct? Yes, she is correct. Now what are the things that she said? Yes, she said hammer, she said nail, and she said saw. Now, are these three things some things that the carpenter would use?